problems 21 through 30. You have to read carefully and look at your multiple choice to pick the correct one. So I'm going to do a couple of these. I'm going to show you how to change your percentage so you know what to look for and things like that. So I'm going to do 21 and I'm going to do, let's see here. Let's do a decay one, which will be 24. So let's look at 21. In a lab experiment, a population of 50 bacteria. So that means I'm looking for 50 to start off. All right. Right away, if I don't see 50 to be after B equals, which is bacteria, I'm going to eliminate A on 21 and B because 2 is starting off. See how 50 needs to be out here, so I'm only looking at C and D. Just based off of what I just read for 50 bacteria is what it starts with. It's able to double every hour. So when it doubles every hour, it's just going to be the number 2, okay, between C and D. It's not going to be 1 plus 2. Double is going to be just 2. All right. So based off that, I take D out. The answer is C. But here's the other thing when you look at the other ones. That 8 hours, 8 minutes, 8 years is the exponent. So that's what you're looking for that. So it's C on 21. Now on 24, a radioactive compound with a mass of 430 grams. So I'm looking for 430 to start off after C because they're looking for, I don't know why they use C, but I guess that's for the radioactive compound, but you're looking for grams of the compound. All right, so 430, notice how it starts off on each one, so I can't eliminate off that. All right, decays at a rate of 18.7% per hour. Remember what on decay though. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you on the calculator. You take the 18.7 divided by 100. So that's what that becomes, 0.187. We take 100 though, and we're gonna subtract it because it said decays, 0.187, and I get that, 99.813, or better yet, I would take 1, so I'll get 0.813. That is better. So I'm going to actually just subtract that decimal I made by 1. Okay, and it decays, and that's the number I'm looking for, 0.813. Anything depreciates, decays, anything decreases, that's what you have to do. Anything with growth, you have to be 1 plus that decimal you made. Unless it says doubles, triples, or quadruples. Those are the ones. For doubles is 2, triples is 3, quadruples is 4. That's the only ones that quintuples is 5. All right, and that is never going to go 6 times. So what we're going to talk about. Everything else by percentage, you got to change it to a decimal. Either add it to 1 or subtract it from 1. And you'll see this in decays. So now let's go back to our deal of our answers of A through D. Notice that I got, on 24 I'm looking at, I got 1.187. I'm not going to do that because that's greater than 1. I got B, 430, 0.813. Look at that. You see that 0.813? That's the one we need. Okay? You have to subtract. You got to remember, King, to subtract from 1 when it says the decay. So I'm taking this out, taking C out because I was being lazy and not subtracting. And I'm taking D out. D is not bad. The problem with D is that it does 1 minus 0.187. And this might happen later. Notice how it does it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So this is for 4 hours. We needed it for 7 hours. You see that? So this would be for 4 hours. This isn't totally off, but it's not correct because it's for 4 hours. We needed 7 hours, and that's there. If they did that 7 times, then D would be an answer too. All right, look for that just in case there's multiple answers on that. So those are the examples for the multiple choice. Remember, growth is going to be bigger than 1. Notice that's a 2. I'll do one more example where it's a percentage of growth. All right, let's look at 22. All right, and this is the last one I'm going to do on this longer video. We got a town has a population of 57,200 and grows at a rate of 6% every year. Which equation represents the town's population after 2 years? So we're looking for 57,200 first. We notice that that's on A through D. So we can't eliminate off that. Now we want to grow by 6% every year. That means we're going to add 6% every time, but you got to remember how to change 6% to a decimal. Take your 6 divided by 100, and you get 0.06. So we're going to add 0.06, and it's going to look like this, 0.06. So not minus, yeah, that's 0.94. We're growing. So it's a plus. So we want to see 1.06 in there or 1 plus 0.06. Then we want to focus on the 2 years. Where is that happening at? All right. So right off the bat, A, 1 plus 0.06, that's cool. It does it twice, multiplies twice. A is correct. Let's look at B. P equals 57,200, 0 plus 0.6, and I got that 2 as an exponent, which means that on A is multiplied twice. So B is correct. So you can have 2 correct answers. C is wrong because it's 1 minus 0.06 for 2 years. That's decay. So that's why C is off, because they're subtracting. And then D is off because they're doing 1 plus 0.06 3 times. That's for 3 years, not 2. Okay, because they multiplied it 3 times in a row. All right, so that's that on that. Now you can do the rest to 30.